But when I told y'all Candace Owens was getting paid to run one of the largest smear campaigns against Kamala Harris, I was now she's trying to backtrack and blame it on Christianity as to why she no longer supports Trump. It's not Christianity that's got her concerned. It's the fact that they're not paying her anymore, and she thought that her husband in proximity to whiteness and Kamala Harris was going to get her on the up and up with Trump.
Black folks, we need to talk. If you are not black, keep it pushing. You can stay, but be quiet. Understand this. There's not a lot of things I call on the black community for, right? Don't y'all let Candace Owens rebrand herself.
Guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this video of Candace Owens where a lot of people were dragging her on TikTok. Like, people were like, what are you doing coming back to rebrand yourself in the black community? You guys already know that group of Democrat, like black people who decided they wanted to turn MAGA, or they became MAGA in the process of trying to be whiteness or be close to whiteness by all means. And right now they are already finding out and deciding to come back home and expecting everyone to accept them as they are. Oh, we made a mistake. We didn't know this was going to happen. We didn't know this is who he is. And now we don't like his policies. So we back home, open the door for us. No, and black people are saying, you know what? Enough is enough. We are not doing this with any of you anymore. Well, I have some clips for you guys, which I'm just going to let roll. Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. And credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch, then we come back with our commentary.
But when I told y'all Candace Owens was getting paid to run one of the largest smear campaigns against Kamala Harris, I was crazy, right? But now she's trying to backtrack and blame it on Christianity as to why she no longer supports Trump. It's not Christianity that's got her concerned. It's the fact that they're not paying her anymore, and she thought that her husband in proximity to whiteness and slandering Kamala Harris was going to get her on the up and up with Trump. Promised her a seat, just like they promised everyone else a seat, but guess who didn't get one? Because they're still a black woman. I don't know why you thought you were the exception. You were not the exception. You were the rule. Forget, you were posting 12 videos a fucking day during the election talking about Kamala Harris and why no one should vote for her. Let's play the video.
But I want to say this, like, quite seriously. 4 years ago, in 2020, I had no kids. It's an incredible thing to think about. I had 0 children, and now I have 3 children. And I'm so serious when I say that I was so concerned about Kamala winning that my husband and I were having serious discussions about what will happen, what can we do, what is our option. And I know that we're not the only family that truly thought about where will we go if
you want to get on here and cry baby tears and say no one told you that Trump was going to be like this. He was never like this. Everybody told you. And you were going to college campuses with fucking Charlie Kirk debating feminist and black women, calling them wrong and saying they had equal privilege as a white man. They paid you for a job. You did that job. But see, just like everybody else that the Trump administration took that job from that they were offered during the election, you're not going to get that seat that you wanted. You're not getting the seat in the administration that you thought you were going to get. No black person ever was, especially not a black woman. And now you're trying to go back to your other blogging page to try to rekindle some of that money you were making during the election. Not happening, Candace. We know who you are.
So Candace Owens is running back to the left because even she is realizing just how bad she's fucked up. You see, Candace Owens is now backtracking and blaming it on Christianity as the reason as to why now she is not supporting Donald Trump, even though she was vehemently and unequivocally supporting him consistently over the past 4 years.
4 years ago, in 2020, I had no kids. It's an incredible thing to think about. I had 0 children, and now I have 3 children. And I'm so serious when I say that I was so concerned about Kamala winning that my husband and I were having serious discussions about what will happen, what can we do, what is our option. And I know that we're not the only family that truly thought about where will we go.
Candace, you were so pro-Trump that it was an active rumor that you were actively running a smear campaign for Trump against Kamala Harris, since you were posting about 10 to 15 videos every single day running up to the election, telling everyone to not vote for her. Fact is, no amount of slander to Kamala Harris, nor your proximity to whiteness because of your husband, is going to get you in the good books with Trump when you are a literal black woman. It doesn't matter. Fact is, Candace, you and your mindless steel supporters can blame it on Christianity all you want, but quite frankly, what it looks like to everyone else, including me from across the pond, it just looks like you're not getting paid the pretty penny that you were, or that you thought that you were going to get paid once Trump actually got into office. You're upset that now you are also getting screwed over like the rest of the Americans.
Candace Owens was Trump's biggest supporter. I mean, she was in love with him. There's no one out there in the media, in the news, on social media, anywhere who had more love for Donald Trump than Candace Owens. And now, rightfully so, because she is an intelligent person. And intelligent people change their viewpoints and opinions as they get more information, as they see more things. Like, you can have one viewpoint and you can be stuck on it, but then as you're presented with more facts, more information comes your way, and you can dissect that information and then formulate a different opinion based on these new sets of facts. That's what intelligent people do. You don't just go like, nothing will ever change my mind on this, no matter what the fucking truth is. I'm stuck on this. And now we're seeing Candace go after Trump. Again, rightfully so, because Trump is 100% being handled by Bibi Netanyahu, by Israel. We are watching an American president. Like, we always knew that every American president has been a puppet of Israel. Just, it's like a rite of passage for every American president to go to Israel, put on a yarmulke, and do the prayer wall stuff over there and get the pictures. They have to do that. They can't refuse. Like, I've never seen an Israeli prime minister come to America, which is it's a Christian country. But I've never seen an Israeli prime minister come to America, put on a big cross, go to a church, dip his hands in some holy water, cross himself, and do any of that. I've never seen that. But yet, every American president and every American president hopeful has to go to Israel, put on a yarmulke, and do the thing. They have to. And rightfully so, Candace has been calling out Donald Trump for completely giving up America to Israel. And it's always been like that behind the scenes, but now it's in the open. They're not hiding it anymore. It's like they're showing the world, like, hey, this is who runs America. It's this guy, not this guy. This is crazy. And if you love your country, if you love the United States of America like I do, this should piss you off. No foreign government, no foreign entity, no one should have this level of influence over our country. How anyone is okay with that blows my fucking mind. Anyone that says they love this country. It's fucking insane.
It's really funny how fast some people can give up their identity just because they wanted to be close to a particular group of community who has made it so clear that they do not want you in their midst. But no matter how you try, they still keep pushing back, yet you keep pressing on. That is exactly what this lady is currently facing. If she had taken her time to understand that no matter how far, no matter the money that you think you have, you can never be white. Your skin is still black. She would have done better. She would have definitely done better. Okay, I don't know if she's trying to rebrand or she's trying to come back, or it just her trying to come back to the community, get the support that she wants right now, and later on she's going back to where she belongs, her community. Like, she found her clique, her community, and right now she's coming back giving us excuses that, oh, she did that for Christianity. Excuse you? Like, you didn't care if anybody was going to get hurt or anything in the beginning. What you thought was just yourself and yourself alone, your husband, your kids, yourself. And right now that the administration is not favoring you, everything that you looked for is not there, you think it was the right time to come back to your first love, the place you first left. These people are compassionate. They're going to accept you back no matter how far you think you've gone. They are ready to pick you up, cleanse you up, and now embrace you. And now that you're not getting it, you're getting hurt in the process. No, you don't have to. You really don't have to. And it baffles me, like, lots of people that looks like me actually stood out for all of this that is currently happening. Especially, most of these people were all influencers coming out to spew whatever thing that was in their mouth at that time, and right now they are having a rethink or a rebrand.
Is Candace Owens doing a rebrand, or did she just admit that she was wrong? Because I've been seeing so many people say, oh, she's rebranding. And it's just like, I don't get that energy. Like, a lot of conservatives have come on social media and said, I was wrong for voting for Trump. He's not keeping the promises I thought he was going to uphold, even though he told them exactly what he was going to do. But at the end of the day, they're still conservative at heart. Even though they no longer support Trump, those crazy values are still there, right? It's just Trump, at the end of the day, he's not a Republican. He's not a conservative. He just chose that party because they're idiots and they were easy to sway. All you got to do is say you're pro-life and they're all on board. all you got to say is we need to get rid of immigrants, and they're all on board. They're very easily manipulated. They're very easy to pull, like, and that's what he did, you know. And so I don't think Candace Owens is actually doing a rebrand, you know, to try to, you know, she's not changing her thought process. She's still conservative. She still believes all the same things that she believed prior to Trump destroying the country, but she just doesn't support him anymore. She just doesn't support him anymore. And I know that none of us are going to fall for the shenanigans. A broken clock is right twice a day, okay? She has said things in the past that I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true, but a lot of other people have said the same thing that aren't as problematic as you, so I will never give you credit for anything. I won't even give you credit for admitting that you were wrong, because you should have never been wrong in the first place.
No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We not gonna do this. Not in 2025. So you think you're gonna try to rebrand yourself? You think we just gonna forget all the things that you said over the past 8 to 10 years? Not even past 4 years. This whole time, your whole thing since 2016. That's almost a decade. You think we're gonna get a decade? Almost a decade of slander? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then you're trying to blame it on Christianity. You're saying Christianity is the reason why you can no longer support this man. If Christianity now is the reason why you can no longer support this man, why wasn't Christianity a reason you couldn't support this man almost 10 years ago? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed about his character. And if you're talking about Christianity, you're talking about this man's character. Nothing that this man does is Christian-like. Period. In his whole life, can't nobody point to anything this man has done Christian-like. So don't blame it on Christianity as the reason that now you can't support this man. Because if it was truly about Christianity as the reason you can't support this man, you would have never supported this man. Because again, there's nothing this man represents, does, or supports that has any type of Christian values whatsoever. And I stand on that. You can go somewhere else with that, man. I don't even like talking about you. I blocked you everywhere. Because I don't even like, I keep the negative energy out my space. But nah, we ain't finna let you come on here and gaslight us and let you come over here and try to pull the wool and make a whole nah, man, nah. Like 9/11, we never forget.
People have effed around, they find a way to come back and say, oh, we thought, oh, I'm doing this because of this. They just find a way to put it on something that will be so emotional so that people will feel emotional and, you know, embrace them back. That's it called emotional blackmail. These guys are not just, they haven't changed a bit. They didn't change. Nothing about them changed. The only thing that changed is the fact that they are not getting exactly what they wanted in the first place. They wanted to be closer to whiteness, but these people are not even ready to accept them, let alone getting them as close as they expected. And now they are coming back to the people who will always accept them because they have the same, you know, thing. They have this, they feel they have the same goal, the same aspiration, and they are treated the same way. So because of that, you are not coming back to them, forgetting that there was a time you let go of your own community and you went and found people who you feel they have accepted you. Oh, I found my tribe. And now what happened to those your tribe? Where are they? Why are they not here with you? Why didn't they give the position that you so much wanted? Now that you didn't get those positions, you're looking for a way of escape. And that is you blaming it on Christianity, that's the reason why you no longer support him. So therefore, if Christianity was never there, you wouldn't have come back. You wouldn't have known that what he's doing is not right in any way. You wouldn't have seen it. And now you're blaming it on something that doesn't even care if, you know. Well, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments because I am just so shocked that Candace Owens will be coming back to her first love, which is the black community. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Let's have that conversation. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button to be part of the family. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye, guys.